right, so I'm here today to discuss a portable battery company called Energrid. That's Energrid. I will also post the information in the video box that kind of shows what this is. So this is a 15,000 milliamp battery. It's a portable battery. It's got two USB ports on the front. The cool part is for a visually impaired or even a sighted person or a deaf blind person, we all can know what the battery strength is. So you hit the button here, turns on. Does not make any noise when you turn it on, but if you hit it again, there we go. It actually gives you the battery percentage. So that beep and the vibration was for 25%. I can also hold this button down and go just to vibration mode. There we go, and I can do that. So if you're in a quiet environment or don't want to have the beep, you can do that. I can hold it down and go back to sound and vibration. They also carry these really cool cables. So you have a micro USB-A side. The cool part is you can flip it any way you want, any orientation, and plug it in. It works that way on this Energrid power bank, so you don't have to like fuss around with trying to figure out which way to plug this power cord in. I do not know if that works on computers yet. I haven't tried it. I hope so. I will update that eventually and let you guys know. But this side does. So this actually is a micro B. Usually micro B you have to line up a certain way and get into the slot. I have a Bose speaker here, the micro, that uses micro B, and I can turn this any way and plug it in. So like if you're in the dark or if you're blind and you just don't want to fiddle with trying to figure out which way this thing goes in, you can do that. So I'm gonna, and I hate this Bose speaker because it is really difficult to plug it in. So I got it plugged in that way. I'm gonna pull it out and turn it. So it makes it look like it makes it actually, there you go. It makes it act like a lightning cable. So you can plug it either way, which is actually really damn cool. I've got these products today. They shipped it to me right after CES. They really did me a favor and gave me some stuff to try out for no cost. So I thought that was really cool of the company. I love the battery. When I saw it, I would have bought it, but you can't buy things at CES. So I guess, you know, I had a lot of interest. So they were like, oh, we'll send you one. And so I thought that was really cool of the company. So any of my friends that gets this, I appreciate it. And they are a nice set of guys. So when you plug something in, let me show you that real fast. So I'm gonna plug, sorry, I'm putting you down so you can't, you're just laying on the charger right now. But so I'm gonna plug the micro B side into my Bose speaker, and then I'm gonna plug, I'll try to see if I can get, so you can see that. So I'm not even caring about orientation here. I'm just gonna plug this USB-A plug in. It goes in. So now what you do is you hit this button here, turn it on. So it's gonna give you 3 tones there, 3 beeps and 3 vibrations. And it'll wait 10 seconds. It's gonna do it again. There we go. And it'll do it one more time. That means you have a good charge. I already heard a beep on my Bose, which is nice, but there are speakers that do not give you, or there are devices that do not give you any kind of audible tone that it's actually connected. This way you would actually know for sure it's connected and you have a solid charging point. I have an Anchor speaker that does that. I mean, when you plug it in, it makes no noise. So this will be really useful in that situation. Also in other situations that it could definitely be useful. So the only thing I would change about this piece of equipment is when you're charging something, you can't hit that button and hear how much battery you have left on your power bank. You actually have to disconnect. So if I unplug this again, so I unplug this micro B and then I hit the button, I can tell, but otherwise I really don't know. But it's a very cool thing. I'm gonna post their URL, and please support them if this is something that you need. It really is one of the first accessible batteries I've seen. I know I've seen them around, but I've never gotten to play with them. Some of them had voice prompts and they were kind of hit and miss whether or not they were actually being truthful on their battery. This does seem to appear to be very good as I'm using it so far. So There's also a little, like, so the power button has a tactile mark on it. You can definitely feel a little raised bump. I don't know if you can see that. And then on the USB ports here, there's two little tactile bumps that kind of tell you where it is. And then there's a little tactile bump on the micro USB, and then another one on the USB port there. So it's a little, it's not hefty, but it's definitely got a little weight because it's 15,000 milliamps. It's a pretty good battery size. There's also a travel bag that comes with it, and a micro USB to plug in the battery and charge it. So this company, like I said, they're really nice. They were really wanting to assist the blind, visually impaired, and I mentioned the deafblind to them because it's a market that often gets overlooked. But this would be a perfect device for someone who's deafblind to charge up their equipment, because they could feel the vibration and know it's charging. And the sighted as well. A lot of times on these battery packs, the lights are not very good on them, so the sighted people have no idea where their battery packs are as far as chargeability. So this, I think, works for everybody. So enjoy.
Stop recording video.